Hey friends, thank you so much for joining Fighting Five. Let's dig into some MMA and boxing news. First story that's coming out here, Dana White and Jake Paul are still talking, going back and forth on Twitter here. The past 2 weeks, Jake Paul has been tweeting at Dana White. As of late, Jake Paul has been saying publicly that UFC fighters need to be paid more, and that he makes more than all of them combined. Now he is strictly tweeting to Dana White himself, saying, "Happy New Year, Dana White. Here's the real challenge for you. I will immediately retire from boxing and fight George Masvidal in the UFC if you agree to. Number 1, increase minimum fighter pay per fight to $50,000. It's $12,000 now. Number 2, guarantee UFC fighters 50% of UFC annual revenue, which was $1 billion in 2021. Number 3, provide long-term healthcare to all fighters. You previously said brain damage is part of the gig." Imagine the NFL said that. There are many UFC alums who have publicly said they are suffering from brain damage. You have 5 days to accept and to implement the above by March 31st, 2022. Once implemented, I will immediately retire from boxing, enter USADA, and agree to a one-fight deal with UFC to fight Wei Chin George. And then would finish it with saying this: to all UFC fighters, time to take a stand and create value for yourselves and peers. You deserve higher pay, you deserve long-term healthcare, and above all, you deserve freedom. Support each other. I am not your enemy. I am your advocate who selfishly wants to KO a few of you to make some big bank. The story will continue with these two going at it on Twitter back and forth. In more news, Mark Hunt has challenged Dana White to a fight inside the octagon. As of now, the former UFC heavyweight contender has been ordered to pay the United States District Court in Nevada to pay $237,000 in attorney fees and costs to his former employer. According to Hunt vs. Zuffa, court documents recently made public from a ruling in March 25, 2021, Combat Sports Law. Shortly after this broke, Hunt took to social media to refute the notion that he will have to pay the fee and to challenge Dana White and former UFC executives Lorenzo and Frank to a fight. Hunt would say this in his tweet: 5-round MMA. These losers, Dana White, Frank, and Lorenzo, has sucked the life out of so many fighters. Him and his scum friends. You win, I drop the lawsuit. I win, you pay every fighter you have ripped off since UFC started. Now who would pay to see that? In more MMA news here, Johnny Walker will be having an upcoming fight against an opponent who has recently been on a streak. Mr. Hill here, whose last fight was a TKO. Johnny Walker, who at one point in time was thought to be the man to dethrone John Bones Jones, but never even made it that far. And Johnny Walker is coming off a loss against Santos. So when tracing all the dots together, this is a fight that Johnny Walker needs to win. Obviously, Mr. Hill, his opponent as well. So for any fans out there that love Johnny Walker, make sure you catch his fight on February 19th. Former UFC star Kevin Lee admitted some pretty big news in an interview recently. In an interview recently, Kevin Lee admitted that he was not ready to go into the fight against Tony Ferguson. When accepting the fight against Tony, he was in a 5-fight win streak. He would say this in the interview: "I'm not going to say I would do it definitely because I don't regret anything. I might have done some stuff better though. When you see me do the Michael Sierra thing, I didn't know that was gonna happen. No regrets, no regrets. But even afterwards, the calling out Tony Ferguson and getting that fight way too soon, way before I was supposed to get that fight, sometimes I regret it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I regret having that overriding confidence to do something you know you shouldn't do. I knew I wasn't ready for Tony. At the time, I looked at that fight, I was like, alright, I can do it. I'm gonna put my balls out there and we're gonna see what it is. But my balls are bigger than my brain." Conor McGregor, he is obviously gaining muscle weight. He has been lifting, he has been in the gym. These pictures are the real thing, they are no lie. A new recent picture has just come out as well, with Conor at a family event posting this picture on his Instagram. And Conor would tweet this right here: "Before the feed at the Black Forge, after the feed at the Black Forge. Quality Irish produce, unmatched." So Conor is obviously getting bigger. He has something in his mind that he is going to do. Going from 155 pounds normal fighting weight to probably at this moment is around 190 to 200 pounds. So very curious to see what Conor is going to be announcing here very soon, obviously. So friends, that is some news going on right now in the MMA and boxing world. To keep up with videos, please subscribe, and we will stay in touch with what's going on. Friends, have a great day.